guys, so I'm going to be using some Got To Be Glued spray just to freeze the front of the hair so that no bleach gets on the hair, because we don't want to bleach the hair, we just want to bleach the knots. So I'm combing that back. And so now we're getting ready to get into the bleaching process. I'm using 50 volume developer and this bleach powder. I don't remember what brand it is. If I find it, I'll put it up on the screen for y'all. But this is just generic stuff that I get from my beauty supply store. And you kind of seen the ratios I use. I just stir it up, and then if it's too chalky, I add some more developer. You really just want kind of like a frosting consistency. You don't want it too runny because then it'll like fall into the hair, but you also don't want it too thick to where it doesn't lift the knots. So I'm going to show you guys the texture that you want to get. It should look something like this. And then now I'm just preparing to smear it onto my frontal. I moved the frontal around because I was trying to get a good angle so you guys could see, but at the end of the day, I just spread the bleach across the frontal evenly and called it a day. I think I went back and got like a popsicle stick to help me smooth it in better, but whatever you want to use, you can use the brush, you can use a popsicle stick, whatever is easiest for you. You just want to apply it into a smooth layer. Once all the bleach is applied, guys, I like to leave my bleach on for about 30 minutes, and after 30 minutes I rinse it out with cold water and shampoo. And now we're going to be getting into the plucking portion. So here you see me using some foam just to kind of like brush the hair back. I use the olive oil ORS, and I just apply that onto the hairline and just brush it back. So now I'm using my rat tail comb to portion out like the front perimeter portion of the hair. That's gonna be like our baby hairs, or it might not be exactly all of our baby hairs, but I like to take a thin layer of the front of the frontal and just push that back, push that aside before we start plucking, because you don't want to get that plucked out. You want that to stay kind of like full. So once that perimeter is pulled back, I like to grab the rest of the hair and I like to pull it taut, and I just start plucking. I'm gonna let you guys look and see how I do it because I don't really know how to explain it. But in between me plucking, I'm brushing out so I can see how much hair I'm plucking, and I never try to stay in one spot for too long because that creates bald spots. So you want to keep moving your tweezers up and down, and I just kind of do it in a random motion. Once I get a lot plucked out, then I kind of see which spots are thicker and I'll focus on that area, but try not to focus on one area too tough, because you will create bald spots. And I mean, it happens to everybody, it happens to me sometimes too, but just try to keep your hand moving. And yeah. Here's what they're taking, don't be mistaken. And as long as you're fitted, I'll be committed to you. I'll show you how to know. You give me what I need. Not saying I'm a pro, but you could learn from me. We got another round before we fall asleep. So now that that portion is plucked how I like it, I'm pulling out another section of hair so that I can kind of pluck like behind where I just plucked. So now you guys can see it's not as plucked as the other side, and I just go in and do the same exact thing. You see me kind of plucking from the beginning of the hair, of where the hair is coming out, if that makes sense. And a tip that I would give you guys too is don't do that too much. You can do it, but start to move into the hair, like into the actual hair. I don't know, like, I'm not explaining this right, but I know I watched Arrogant Tay's plucking video, and he talked about like plucking inside the hair. So not just plucking the hairs that are in the very front of the hairline of wherever you're plucking, actually go behind that and kind of pluck deeper into the hair, if that makes sense. And you guys can kind of see the effect that it gives. Y'all, so now I'm using my rat tail comb to get my side part together. I'm just kind of using the comb to cover the tracks in the back, and I'm going to be using my olive oil ORS hairspray and my She Is Bomb wax stick to go ahead and melt this part into place. I'm using my hot comb that I got from Amazon to just sleek everything out, and I'm just going to be defining my part using those two products to get everything nice and flat before I install.
I feel you in my mind. I wanna dance tonight. It's in the air tonight. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know it's all your fault. No, I don't want to say no. You're breaking down the door. Don't let me go, no. I just wanna hold you. I need no control, no. Would you let me love you? Me love you. It's all over. I lost my composure. I got love to show you. Would you let me love you? Me love you, baby. I got nothing to unwind. You belong in you, make me feel something. I got my eyes on you, pull like a curtain. I'll be patient with you, no more fighting.
So after hot combing and everything, this is what we came up with. This is our foundation, and yeah, that part is gonna get cut off. As you guys know, I have a low hairline, so I always pull out that little section, but this is how it looks.
All right, y'all, so let me move my let me move my blow dryer. So I just went through and showed you guys how I bleached this unit and plucked it, and I showed you guys how I got this base. After I was done kind of spraying my part and getting everything together, I went ahead and blow dried the hair out, and I just passed my straightener through it quickly. Nothing too crazy. I didn't do no silk press or anything like that. I just wanted to get the hair semi-straight. It's not fully straight, it still has some texture to it, which I like when I'm doing curls. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go through and do my normal meltdown, my normal routine. If you guys can tell, I don't know if you guys can tell, but the lace ripped off right there because I actually decided to rip off the extra hair before I put it on my head. A lot of times I'll keep it on there, but I think I'm gonna start just taking it off because it's easier to see like where I'm laying my lace at and what I'm doing. So I think I'm gonna do that. But if you do decide to do that, if you have a low hairline and you need to pull out some of the lace or some of the hair to match your hairline, just make sure that you're taking small little sections and ripping them, because if you take big sections like me, you will end up with a hole in your lace, but the hole isn't in a place where like it would matter. So yeah, but first impressions, this hair is very soft, y'all. This hair is buttery, like Wiggins. You already know Wiggins gonna come to play. So I think this is going to be a movie, and I think it's gonna be a banger. That's just me. But we're gonna get into the normal installation. I'm using some Erica J glue, so we're gonna be using that today. And yeah, that's all I really have to say and update y'all on. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut up and let you guys watch the process.
Baby, I'll take it. I'm on you. I know you're not a lady. Not you. Oh, save it. Don't waste your time. 'Cause I'm wavy. I'm saying things that I don't mean, that I do mean, and I don't want you to miss me. 'Cause there's no way that you're sorry, that you're trying. You say things that I
I took a half and she took the whole thing. Slow down, baby. We took a trip, now we on your block, and it's like a ghost town. Baby, where did these niggas be at when they say they doing all this and all that? I'm in the trenches, relax. Can you not play that little boy in the club? Cause we do not listen to rap. We in Atlanta, I got her wig. She telling me Tay is the best. Pointed them niggas, I like a killer, but you only one from the net. I'm like the baby, I'm not just a rapper. You play with me, you won't be stretched. Bring Drake to the hood. Surround Drake, around Drakes. Even though I got a case, I'ma do what it take. And I've never been embraced. And the money's hard to make. So I bet they on their face right now. I know that they at the crib going crazy down bad. What they had didn't last, damn baby. Sometimes we laugh, sometimes we cry, but I guess you know now. Baby, I took a half and she took the whole thing. Slow down, baby. We took a trip, now we on your block, and it's like a ghost town. Baby, where did these niggas be at when they say they doing all this and all that? When he tell the story, that's not how it went. Know they be lying 100%. Moved out of prison, forgot about the bed. Now they just call me to tell me come get it. Got that boy off and I don't want no credit. If it was me, they wouldn't regret it. Left me for dead and now they won't get it. Yeah. Party still beating, my niggas still eating. Backyard it look like the garden eating. Yellow toe bitter, just spilling the tea. And shorty came back and said she didn't mean it. It's hard to believe it. I know that they at the crib going crazy down bad. What they had didn't last, damn baby. Sometimes we laugh, sometimes we cry, but I guess you know now. Baby, I took a half and she took the whole thing. Slow down, baby.
All right, you guys, so today is the next day. I was having some difficulties with my phone recording or whatever, but this is the final look. Guys, this is what we came up with, honey, and I think it came out gorgeous. This hair is high quality hair. It's soft. You see I'm running my fingers through it like butter. I don't have any cons for this hair. We're just gonna really keep it really short and sweet. The lace is beautiful. Plucking was easy. The bleaching process was easy. Everything came out beautifully, and I love how it came out. Like, y'all, your girl is obsessed. Like, this hair is so high quality, and it's just Wiggins quality. What else can you expect from Wiggins Hair? Wiggins Hair be coming through. So guys, if you guys want to use my code to save some money shopping with Wiggins Hair, I will have my coupon code in the description box below. And also, I wanted to just show you guys how long the hair is. So this is how long it is. And it's 24 inches, 200% density, 13 by 4 frontal, and it's a full frontal. But yes, guys, this is a banger. Like, what? Are y'all crazy? I did my edges a different way. I'm gonna put like the picture of like the inspiration of kind of how I wanted to do them, and I think it came out really cute. Yesterday, I was like, does it look right? I think I had to just let it kind of marinate overnight and put my scarf on. But guys, yes. How did I do? What do y'all think? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you guys in the next one.